Fire Emblem Heroes Summer Banner. Alright, let's check out all the skills and oh man, I can't believe this. I didn't actually think it'd be Lind and Camilla, and to see Summer Tiki as well, that's craziness. So Lind, look at Lind, guys. Doesn't she look excellent? Holy crap. I didn't think it would be Lind because she's not that popular of a character. In Shadow Dragon, you don't even have to use her. I don't believe so anyways. And I don't think she ever did that well in voting, but here she is. So it is a character that's not from Awakening or Fates. That's crazy. I'm glad she's here. She looks so good. And her being, you know, a colorless cav hero? What? That's insane. Alright, her skills are Starfish Plus, if unit's HP is greater than 75% and unit initiates combat. No, if unit's HP is under 75% HP, my bad, I read that wrong. Unit can make, it's basically Desperation then. After combat, if unit attacked, inflicts defense res -7 on target, so standard dagger stuff. And the Starfish Plus, meaning it is enhanceable. So this is a dagger with Desperation, and okay, that could really change things up, guys. If the dagger has Desperation, you can just run your B skill as anything else. You could run it as a breaker skill, you could run it as like advantage. You can have Desperation advantage now. You could run it as... There's a lot you could do with this. If you're like at this 50% threshold and you had a breaker skill, because breaker skills go up to 50%. Say you have like sword breaker and you're under 75%, so you can do like Desperation with a breaker skill and it would trigger twice in a row before they can attack. And for example, if you didn't have enough speed to like double on an Ira or something, that would be interesting too. I mean, like the initial thinking of this is already really cool. That's Desperation and dagger. So yeah. She comes with Ardent Sacrifice. I believe she always came with Ardent Sacrifice, so that's really interesting. Brazen Attack Res will be actually pretty good. I'm not sure if she'll be the best user of it. If she comes out fast as well, probably would not want to use it, but Attack and Res, she could probably at the bare minimum be a pretty good attacking hero with pretty good decent res, so she can like tank some HP, tank damage well. And then she comes to Cancel Affinity. This is always a good thing to have. Not everybody's going to use it, but before we didn't have enough heroes with Cancel Affinity. Basically, you had to use like Matilda, 5-star Matilda for Cancel Affinity. But yeah, Cancel Affinity is not really used well by heroes that are not like using Fire Sweep. But in a way, this is Fire Sweep because it's Desperation with your beast skill. So that is actually a really good combination though. Like, the best Cancel Affinity users were Brave Lyn and Brado Cordelia, but that's because they would use Fire Sweep weapons. So then that way, they don't have to deal with, like, Grand Raven negating them. TA Grand Raven dropping down their damage output. Instead, with Cancel Affinity, it just negates it. So to have Starfish be Desperation and Cancel Affinity, that's actually a pretty good combination. So for once, I think we're going to actually be using Cancel Affinity on somebody else and making good use of it. That's really interesting. That's a good skill kit. If I had to like actually build her, I would probably give her like Iceberg or something and then give her Home Cav or Fortify Cav, and she's basically done. That's a pretty good hero.
You don't know
how
the universe
guys, is this not a bit too young? Don't get me wrong, this is adorable. Look at her waist. Look at that floaty. It's so cute. Her pose and her Dragonstone is a popsicle. Oh, this is way too cute. But she looks way younger than she's supposed to be. I don't remember her looking ever this young. Flying dragon. So why does she need her little? Why does she need her little floaty if she's just flying anyways? Anyways, her breath is Summer's Breath, non-enhanceable. Effective against dragon foes, so it's like Breath of Fog, I guess. Grants defense +3. Interesting. If foe initiates combat, grants special cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat. What? Isn't that like Steady Breath? Except, it's like Steady Breath, except it's not +4 defense constantly. I mean, it's +3 defense constantly. It's a +4 when attacked. And when opponent initiates yeah. It's Steady Breath on a flyer, basically, because you can't use Steady Breath on a flyer. And it's effective against dragon. Well, that is actually really good. But it doesn't have the typical breath ability of attacking the lower defense or res of a ranged hero. But I don't think she really needs it, so... That is a really, really good breath. Moonbow, I think you'll change that for sure. She's likely to have higher attack or higher defense. You know, she has +3 defense from Summer's Breath, and you're likely to keep attack defense bond. So she's probably going to need, and with how fast she charges, I guess that's for instant Moonbow, huh? Instant Moonbow when attacked. That's actually not bad then. However, she could make really good use of Ignis then, I would probably guess. She also has Hit and Run, which is really strange. It kind of seems yeah, it's a bit strange to have Hit and Run. I'll definitely replace that. I think her potential is thus then attack defense bond QR with like Ignis or Bonfire. But Moonbow and Glimmer would also be options because she could use it instantly if she's attacked. And also depending on a team, if you like run Osteus Pulse or something. But oh my god, these ideas are just coming into mind right now. That's really cool. Her breath is really good. Coming with attack defense bond is great. Her special is okay, and Hit and Run you're probably gonna replace with QR. But I definitely see her as a defensive hero. We don't know her stats yet, but she's actually really good. Dragon Valor is gonna help you train up other heroes, so definitely replace that for your actual team when you use it. But that's a nice skill to have. I can't believe it's Tiki. Holy crap. Between the two Summer Banners now, I gotta really budget my orbs. Takumi, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Takumi, but it's a Kinshi Knight Takumi. His bow's name is Fishy Bow. That's really cute and dorky. Effective against flying foes. If units, oh, it's also Desperation. That's really good on him. That's really, really good on him. What? You could just enhance it for speed, and he has Desperation in his bow, so he can use a breaker skill on B. He could be like Desperation, he could be like Vantage in B, or he could do like Sword Breaker in B or something, but there's a lot of options available. He also has Glimmer, which is fine. I mean, he could probably make good use of Glimmer if he's going up after flyers. And Fury is always a good A skill, so that's cool. Thank you, Joe Paris, for following. And then his C skill is Odd Res Wave. At start of odd number turns, grants Res +6 unit and Jason Allies for 1 turn. Odd Res Wave is very interesting. I'm not sure if you're actually going to use it. Odd Attack Wave and Odd Attack Wave and even Speed Wave. They're really good skills because it's offensive skills. For Res, where you're not always going to need it, so you have to be on an odd turn and get attacked, and also need it on an odd turn. Like there's a lot of things that you might go wrong there, but that's nice to have, I guess. You're probably gonna replace it if you run him in Fire Emblem team, so that's also not a bad set of skills, if anything. Like Takumi might actually be a usable archer, a pretty good archer, just from the fact of having Desperation in his bow, and then it's an enhanceable bow. So that's really cool. Oh, and you can just inherit this bow to other heroes too. That's right. That's right. What if you give it to Brave Lyn? Brave Lyn with Sasei's Blessing and Fishy Bow. That'd be actually kind of crazy too. Anyways, it's Camilla, and I really didn't think it was gonna be Camilla because I thought it was gonna be too obvious, but it is actually Camilla. If unit's HP is 75, it's the same thing. It's Desperation again. Juicy Wave Plus. What kind of name is that? 12 might, 2 range, that's fine. Draconic Aura, boost attack by 30%. It's nice to have that. Again, Desperation in the weapon's so good, and she comes with Draconic Aura just as her base version does as well. She comes with Death Blow, which is not bad at all. And she has Hone Flyers. Hone Flyers up to this point was just really on Hinoka. There are other heroes with Hone Flyers, of course, but Hinoka's your only non-special hero, I believe, with Hone Flyers. Like Halloween Noe also has Hone Flyers, so she's a good option if you want Hone Flyers. Not to mention her kit seems pretty well built too. Deathblow, you'll probably replace it, but if she's a slow hero, Deathblow is an option. You're definitely going to want to make a speed Camilla because of her weapon. But if the weapon doesn't work out, maybe sorry, she's blue, right? Or green? I can't really see it anymore. Okay, well, it's a Blade Tome. Blade Tome with Deathblow would be okay as well. Either way, Deathblow is just a nice skill to have on the bases. And Flyer Formation, so she's definitely good for a Flyer Emblem team because of Home Flyers and Flyer Formation. Moving to a space adjacent to a flying ally within 2 spaces is a pretty cool thing to have. Yeah, she's also good. Everybody's good. I might say this second set of heroes have better B skills. She's attacking with a... She's drunk. She's so drunk. You think it's Blarow on her that's best? Okay. Anyways, that is a very good set of heroes. What do you guys think so far? It is for a month. So it's a really good thing I haven't spent my orbs on summer banners yet. I mean, I went for Legendary Hector, of course, yes. But now I have to split the orbs between this summer banner and the previous summer banner. And I have to say, this most recent summer banner has me a bit more excited. The last summer banner was really, really good, of course. But Lind is really good. Camilla is really good. And, geez, Summer Tiki is amazing. Steady breath in a breath on a flower unit is craziness. She's going to be really good as well. All three of them are really good. I don't like Takumi, so don't even bother asking me. I know some people in the chat are right away going to say, like, why didn't you talk about Takumi? Okay, fine. Takumi is also going to be really good. He has a really good skill set. I just don't like Takumi from Fates. That's it. Either way, this is a very strong banner. Desperation weapons is a really good combination to have. And then you can have your B skill be anything else. I think I'll prioritize this banner over the other summer banner. But I think I'll go for the other summer banner first because this banner has more time. This banner ends on August 9th. So there's a lot of time left. So yeah, what do you guys think about this banner? How would you rate it? How would you prioritize it? I have Summer Tiki first. Summer Tiki, I think, is just frankly amazing. And I have Lind and Camilla basically even. Camilla having honed flyers is really nice. And Lind... Also, Lind's just... I like Lind a lot from Shadow Dragon, but still. I mean, I didn't think she was making the game. And then Takumi last, though Takumi is actually amazing. Like, everybody here is good. Wait, stats are already out? Good lord, everything's here coming out real quick. Characters